What's going on, flunkies? High elbows, because I can't touch your hand.
Let me get those deuce elbows. We dropping bows on these motherfuckers out here.
All right, I've always wanted to live out my anthem, Luda.
Dude, how yeah, just everybody, like, when you see anybody in public, you're supposed to keep a 6-foot radius away from people, but you just walk up and be like, throw them bows, bro. Throw them bows.
You will if they cough.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's a weird prejudice happening now for sure if you go out. Like, we went to the grocery store, which, nightmare. Nightmare.
Dude, I have to ask, since you went to the grocery store, how judgmental are you of anybody that coughs?
Well, that's where I'm getting at. Like, I'm not even, like, I didn't see anybody cough today.
Okay.
And, like, I clear my throat all the time. I give people the benefit of the doubt because I'm a active, like, cougher. If I feel like a tickle in my throat, I'll go
Dude,
like,
that's you every morning if you wake up. Like,
yeah, I know. It's gross. I got drainage problems, bro. My sinuses really eat it themselves.
Yeah, you got the drips of the throat.
Yeah, dude. I got some sick drippage. It looks, or I just have somebody break it into my apartment and coming down my throat, and I'm just hawking up.
He's just sitting back there all night.
Yeah, I'm the jizz placer. Let me throw some in your throat. Yeah, it's gross.
Oh man, did we eat pineapple last night?
Yeah, I don't remember eating any dessert. But no, what I'm really judgmental is like when I see people wearing a mask at all, because especially like, apparently there's I don't know what types there are, but there's only one type of mask that kind of actually like prevents but also like contains or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like the regular surgical things don't
No,
work.
it's like an industrial mask meant for like construction workers and shit. It's got vents on it.
I tell you what, graffiti artists are prepared for this. They've been having those respirators on their face for years as they've gone around.
Oh, dude, how many people out there in the world that have bug out bags and going, see, everybody sounds fucking crazy. Who sucks now?
Yeah, they just have like red rope outside of their bunkers now, just like I don't know if you can get in on the list.
No, it's not red rope, buddy. That's extra red vines that they have from their surplus.
Extra red vines. I have so much actual shit prepared that I just made candy out into a nice exclusive VIP rope.
Yeah, they're just gonna fucking Hansel and Gretel victims.
Yeah. No, but I'm really judgmental of anybody wearing that stuff. Like, I'm not going to lie. There's this lady I saw. She had, like, the surgical mask on, the one that doesn't prevent anything. She also had gloves on, which, in retrospect, probably very smart.
Wait, stop. Were you day drinking again and you walked into the OR?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's great. And then next thing you know, this bitch just puts me on a rolling cart and pushing me down a thing. There's just lights flying by me, and she just starts pumping my stomach, trying to kill my buzz.
Yelling at people to scrub in. I was really concerned.
No, but she was wearing gloves. And, like, I saw her going over, and she's, like, going off a checklist and stuff, and she's got her gloves on and her mask. And as I walked by her to go to my girlfriend, I held my breath as I walked by.
While muttering, bitch, you be tripping.
Like, I'm like, man, what a stupid person wearing masks and gloves, but I'm holding my breath as I walk by them. Like that's so stupid. That's not going to help anything. Don't breathe.
Close your eyes. It could get in there, too.
Yeah. I just bring a blind man cane stick everywhere, like I'm just like feeling my way through the world.
Yeah, but in retrospect,
I daredevil this fucking world.
But in reality, it's just so you could whoop the shit out of anybody. It's actually a 6-foot-long cane, so they can't get any closer.
Exactly. I wouldn't touch you with a 65.5-inch pole.
Oh, dude, how awesome would that be to see somebody acting like they're blind, and then this switch flips, and then they just start kung fu fighting like Daredevil, beating people away from them.
Just beating the shit out of everybody.
You remember, like, when you were a kid, you used to throw your hands out and say, my bubble? Like, you need your space, so you're, like, moving your hands out all the way around you and be like, this is my space, don't come in here, and the teachers would have you do that. That's this dude with his arms out and a 6-foot cane.
This is it. Whack! This is a time where I wish I was a Jedi more than anything and just could do the boom and just shoot out my arms and push people.
Oh, dude. Well, A, you'd have everything you want. B, because all you do is that weird mind trick. You want to give me everything for free.
You want to give me your toilet paper.
Yo, and what's the misconception about that? Because I have not seen a single fucking place not have toilet paper.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Because I guess I've seen where we were at. There was literally none. It was completely cleaned out.
Like,
I don't know. I don't get the idea behind it at all. I really don't. Because why just toilet paper? I don't know. Like, people are like, "There's no toilet paper. What are we gonna wipe with?" I don't know. Go steal napkins from McDonald's. Like, have you never been poor?
oh yeah, I guess they're not closed yet. Dude,
No, I got McDonald's yesterday. That food is clean as shit. Don't you know? McDonald's food is so genetically engineered it can't be gross and get you
it's
sick.
pumped full of antibacterial.
Exactly. Why do you think it lasts so long? I'm preserving my insides by eating it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm coating my insides pure of Mickey D's.
I'm gonna be like Invader Zim and show up to places just covered in hamburger meat from McDonald's.
You're gonna grow a
Germ-free.
squeedly spooch. That's a deep cut.
Spooch.
Deep cut from the Invader Zim.
Exactly, it is, dude. That's a deep cut. What I just brought up. Nobody remembers Invader Zim. Nobody remembers the episode where he's scared of germs and he just covers himself in meat because the fast food place is the only thing that has germ-free stuff. He's like, "Give me all the meat."
I actually turned my daughter on to Invader Zim recently.
Oh, really?
They remade it, and I'm like, no, don't watch
I
that.
bet that sucks.
It does, in my opinion. And since I had her start watching the original, she thinks so too. She's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
good.
that sucks."
Yeah. Did you skip the first episode just so you didn't have the Doom song? You're just like, well, you're just gonna
Nope,
skip that
no.
one.
I'm like, you must enjoy this. That was the first episode, and she fucking loves it.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah, especially when he busts out and is like, "I saw a squirrel. It was like this." Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The best line of that is the one where he, like, at the very beginning of the first episode when he's
It
like, "I
looks
put the
not-
fires out. You made them worse. Worse or better?"
Yeah. It's just like when he gets Gary, he's like, "It looks not good."
Yeah, looks not good. That's how. So the enemy doesn't think it's good either. Ah, I see. It even fooled me.
It's fucking great.
It's a good show, isn't it? Okay, I just now put this together. Is it the same voice actor who does Daggett from Angry Beavers who does his voice?
Yes,
They
I
sound
believe
very
so.
similar. Yeah, like it's got to be. I have the power of the internet next to me, but I don't want to use it.
Daggett and Norb.
Yeah,
Man,
Norbert.
I miss so many of those old cartoons.
They were
and it's
great.
funny because like all the stuff, like rewatching it, you're like, "Oh, cool." They couldn't make this now because SJWs would be up in a.
Oh, dude, like the first there's a reason they don't play any of like the first 5 seasons of SpongeBob anymore.
Oh, yep. Fast forward 5 years later.
Yeah, and they don't play any of those old ones. I have the theory. This is how you know when a cartoon's about to start sucking. Is as soon as the animation style changes. It's not a lot, but you can tell it's changed. Like the characters just look a slightly different. Like in the first few episodes of SpongeBob, he's not as bright yellow, and he's not a perfect square. He's actually kind of like he starts out square. He's square, but he goes angles down a little bit from his head.
Yeah, it's yeah.
You can tell and that's when cartoons get weird and they're switching it to make it more friendly
yeah,
or whatever.
They also took away Sandy's boobs by season 5. Like all of a sudden it was a squirrel. It went from a squirrel with boobs to a squirrel with no boobs.
I didn't even notice that. Is that true?
Yeah, watch
She's
how.
just wearing a bikini top. I mean, to be fair, that's more accurate. You don't need to have a squirrel with boobs.
No, but I mean,
That shows you how much.
First 5 seasons, furries were going strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shows you how much I wasn't into furry culture at all because I didn't even notice Sandy had boobs. I can't get into wanting to fuck a cartoon squirrel.
Well, I mean, everything was going on really strange at that time because that started in what, 2000?
Yeah, I think so. Let's find out when SpongeBob aired.
But
I'll look that up. I won't look up who the voice actors are because I won't give credit where credit's due. But I'll look up when the show started.
Oh, I mean,
SpongeBob.
one of the dudes that voiced either Patrick or SpongeBob died.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I guess it. I get
sad story. R.I.P. One of them.
1999.
Oh man, Prince was on point. He's like, something's coming. Let's party.
Let's party like it's 1999.
Oh man,
yeah, but
fucking great.
Yeah, it was a solid show, but I'm just glad I never got into furry culture that way. I'm just, it's good. I'm proud of myself that I didn't even notice.
As you shouldn't.
Although our buddy Matt Lamb, shout out to Monster Jamboree Podcast, would strongly disagree with me.
What are you talking about? I think that's his jam. From everything
that's
I
what
heard.
I'm saying. He's glad that I'm not. He would disagree that I'm glad I'm not into it. He's like, nah, maybe you should give it a shot. Yeah. I will say this: he's invited me and a few of the other comics to come to like one of the furry conventions, and I really want to go to one of those.
I mean, I would just for the laughs.
Yeah, well, he says like everybody's really kind of aware that like how ridiculous it really is. Like everybody's aware. It's just like a respect thing. You don't go there and just start going like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" Like, they'll let you chill and stuff. You don't have to like participate. I also like Matt talked about like wanting to do a live podcast because they actually have like events and like shows that go on at the convention. So he wanted to do like a live Grove podcast there, and I was like, "Yes, please, let me come do that." One, I love doing the conspiracy talking. Two, this would be fucking wild.
Oh, dude,
just like a room full of furries as you talk about conspiracy theories. That sounds like a fucking movie.
Question is, will you sit on your tail?
They're sitting on something else.
Attached to the tail. Like the whole thing of that is awesome. And all I could say is if that ever goes down, I would love to even be part of that. And I would be debating on what weird head should I wear? Like, I feel like I should go kill the Kansas mascot so I could be the chicken.
The Kansas mascot?
Yeah, is it Kansas City Royals?
Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs you're talking
about.
No,
the Royal. Isn't that the Royals?
Do they have a chicken?
Yeah, they have that chicken.
What?
Yeah.
The only chicken mascot I know is for the Lancers, the hockey team in Omaha.
No.
I know they have a chicken.
I'm looking this up right now. Mascot.
Mascot. I want to see the
Oh, it's
mascots.
the San Diego chicken.
Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, like that. How would that be? I just get that head.
I think you can do that.
All right, yeah. I think it's retired enough that it doesn't happen enough. I said retired.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure I enunciated.
I don't know. All I know is it's ridiculously expensive. That's more expensive of a fetish than like being like a dom and sub relationship. Like if you're in S&M, pretty sure S&M is cheaper than buying a furry costume. They are crazy expensive, and you don't want to get one used.
What, S&M?
No, I'm talking about furry costumes, like the costumes to be like the big mascot.
Oh yeah,
costumes.
I mean
they're ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, it's just bad things that you have to deal with. I mean, sure, you can get over like stepping in cum, but the sweat is just terrible smelling.
Right, yeah. You don't want to get one used, that's for sure.
No, it's just all the sweat and stuff. I mean, you're just going to help. I mean, you're already emanating I fuck with all the used smells.
I'm backtracking here, but I just had a thought. In SpongeBob, the squirrel's name is Sandy Cheeks, yet they gave her boobs. Why didn't they just give her a fat ass? Was that just too on the nose? Is that why they couldn't do that?
Yeah, big ass cheeks that swallow a stripper pole.
Yeah, she got her backside isn't the only cheeks that store nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
She doesn't go. She goes ski 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 ski
ski ski ski ski ski.
All right, I could fuck with that. All right.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hey,
is that what you're going to be looking for at the furry convention?
Yeah, I'm looking for Sandy cheeks. I'm trying to get deep in them cheeks. I'm trying to store some nuts in them cheeks.
Oh, I'm just a squirrel looking for a nut.
There's a squirrel out here looking for that nut. I gotta bust it before winter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Been storing this nut all winter.
Do they hibernate?
Yeah, squirrel. That's what the whole point of their existence is. Then, like, they do a whole episode about that in SpongeBob.
Dude, I honestly thought only bears hibernate. Like, what the fuck? Really?
No, a lot of animals hibernate. That's why they their whole thing is eat all winter, store food, and then sleep.
I thought
for
they
3
just
months.
went into a tree and fucked. Like
no. They hibernate.
They're like basically
they store
like
food.
I thought they were doing what humans are doing now. It's like stay home, make more babies.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be like.
Oh, dude, boomers are coming back.
The whole point. The whole point of this virus, because as Mother Nature wants, is to kill off a giant portion of the population. That's what a giant pandemic illness is made
you
for.
say that, yeah. It's all the old people, but all the young people are fucking like jackrabbits.
That's what I'm saying. Like that Mother Nature's like, cool, we're gonna kill off a big part of the population. It'll balance things out. But then like we humans, we're like,
all right,
and
so
we're just gonna jack it back up.
Wade's on train reincarnation. All these people are gonna die, but don't worry, their great grandchildren are gonna fuck them back into existence. Okay.
And as we all know, old people's souls are, especially like back then, they're worth 2 souls now. So that'll cut up in 2. So it's like multiplying. It's like the coyote effect.
Oh,
like
they're still on the
howl.
gold standard of souls.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
It's where we multiply like coyotes. Like humans are gonna howl out the window and then realize there's a lower count and then just start breeding again right away.
Gotcha.
Make up for that lack of population.
Well, at least we're not. You sure we're not breeding like hyenas, where everybody's just fucking everybody?
And just girls with fake penises strapping in. You know that girl hyenas have dicks?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand the purpose of it. Does it function?
Domination. I believe they actually will fuck males to assert dominance.
Really? So it does work.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Well, it works in the sense that like they could fuck somebody. I don't know if they come from it.
I know, but still, that's all it takes to work. I mean, you don't really need to blow a load.
No.
Like, what the? You got some weird
humiliation.
No, it's like, what is that? Oh, God. What? There's like a
Yeah, they really skipped on that in The Lion King. They really show that part.
They didn't show them all fucking each other to assert dominance. Scars.
We could show Nazi imagery, but don't you dare show female hyena dick.
Hey, guys, we don't need any Futanari Disney animals, so none of that. Take those dicks off. Like, they just they just came in and circumcised all the females.
Yeah.
We just got to take away the schmeckle.
Yeah. Also, I was going to ask you, how are you watching Invader Zim? I know this. We're getting way off.
Oh, Invader Zim's on Hulu.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Are a lot of like the old Nickelodeon shows on Hulu?
A lot of them.
Except,
Search
like,
them out.
Angry
Like I was watching Doug.
I watched Doug.
Hey Arnold.
That. Yeah, I knew that one.
And then Invader Zim. Real Monsters.
Oh, interesting. But no Angry Beavers, huh?
I haven't looked that up. So maybe.
No,
I mean, they got Nickelodeon in them. They're fucking with each other.
Which is crazy because like Disney is in cahoots with Hulu, so like Disney's just like they run everything.
Well, yes.
They're like the cartel.
No,
they literally everything goes through Disney. They're like, you want on this bitch?
Well, I've noticed that Netflix just did a deal with Nickelodeon, so they might be leaving Hulu to go to Netflix, but whatever. As long as I have access to my childhood.
Yeah. You know, I think Hulu at 1.2 had Kablam.
Kablam. Refresh me. What the fuck?
Kablam was the one where it was like, so it was like one of those shows where it was, they had like multiple little shows throughout it. So
okay.
Like, but it was hosted by 2 cartoon character kids, like in a comic book. And like, so they did little sketches in between. They had Action Heroes or whatever was on it. And it was like where it was the action figures, and there was like the naked like strongman dude, and like the electric girl, and then like there was the scuba diver Stinky. If you saw it, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm guessing it'd be one of those things.
That was like my favorite part of it. It was like somebody did like it wasn't even like stop motion for the most part. It was just like they would shoot stills with these action figures, and it was ridiculous.
Okay.
It was it Kablam. You look it up, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, all it's playing is that crappy Disney or Nickelodeon zombie song, Bam, in my head that my daughter sings in front of you that you can't stand.
Nope, hate it. Hate every moment of it.
It's pretty
I saw it pop
terrible.
up on my Disney Plus account, and I was like, I will fucking murder somebody. Get this. I wish I could call Disney Plus and be like, get the shit the fuck out of my screen.
Listen here, Disney. You better fucking curate my shit to just me, or I'll stone cold stun all of you sons of bitches.
Officer 316 says, get this zombie gay shit off my screen.
What's great is And by great, you'll find it great because you didn't have to deal with it. They came out with the second one, and I had to watch that with werewolves. So now there's zombies, werewolves, and a meteor crashes at the end, and her hair fucking glows. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's other than they're gonna make a third one. I can't deal with all this.
Yeah, I'm not coming to your house for a while.
Oh, dude, I don't know what it is. I can't help it. But some of the songs are catchy. I can't help it.
Nah. Of course they're catchy. That's what they're designed to do. That.
Oh, dude,
it's not hard. There's a fucking formula. I was listening. You know what got stuck in my head yesterday as I was walking inside? Right as I got in, was leaving my car, on the radio came on. It was just back streets back. All right, and I was just, I guess that's in my head all day now.
Oh, so fun fact.
I love that song, but it was just stuck. It's like it was. I just kept walking around the apartment and stopping and doing dances where I would just
fuck yeah, dude.
Just hop, step, plant feet, turn around, look at my girlfriend, go, oh my God, we're back again.
Yeah. I played that song for my daughter because she kept yelling about playing zombies too. I'm like, okay, after that, listening to that soundtrack, we're gonna listen to what
we're listening to Millennium.
Oh, dude,
am I the only one? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Extension Millennium. Okay.
No, I was talking about that's from that whole album, isn't it? That's from that Millennium album.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about what's his face, Corey. Feldman.
Corey Feldman?
Corey Haim? No, that album's just the sound of him getting railed in the ass. Yeah. I don't know if they have that on recording for the public, though.
Dude, did you, apparently that he released that documentary about...
Oh, yeah, he said the Warlock fucked him.
Yeah, he's like, the Warlock.
The Warlock? Oh, World of Warcraft got a hold of him? No, you dumbass.
I feel like everybody was, disappointed in that reveal. They're like, no.
No.
Everybody was like, yeah, who gives a shit?
Wait. You're telling me Major League Charlie Sheen did it? No.
You're right.
At that time, no. He couldn't see out of all the sliz that was being thrown away. He was like Olympic diving into fucking coups at that time.
I just feel like nobody's surprised by that at all because, the dude had HIV and was just fucking people and not letting them know. I mean, you're going to tell me that dude also isn't fucking kids? Come on. It's not that so shocking. I still need proof, but, I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, according to Corey Feldman, I mean, he was just allowing himself to be railed. He put out a book. He put out a book that he fucking read, and he's like, and Corey Haim allowed himself to be sodomized. It's wordage. That is the exact quote.
That's the weirdest part about his whole thing is it's not even telling his story. He's talking about Corey Haim all the time, which I feel like. No, yeah, he deflects if you talk about him. Yeah, it's very strange, to just it's weird. He was apparently such a good friend, but it feels like he keeps throwing his friend under the bus. It's very weird.
Yeah, no, it's all bizarre. He's like, I have a story. I'm gonna. It's like if I were telling a story and I'm like, I have this friend who, and it's all about me though.
Right.
He's just putting that in his dead friend that can't defend and be like, no, that was you.
It's like he's living the movie 23 with Jim Carrey, where it turns out Jim Carrey's just looking for himself the whole time. He's fucking insane.
I never
he's gonna lock himself into a 23 hotel room and then figure it out he was the murderer or some shit.
Oh jeez, what was
I
that?
Don't even remember
room?
What
was
plot.
That? Sam Jackson, a room 612 or something, 611.
What?
Oh, you don't remember that?
What? No.
Okay, well, anyways, yeah, it was just
I don't know what that is.
It was
the only Sam Jackson movie I remember is Shaft.
Oh, okay.
That movie fucking rules.
Oh, Shaft.
I'll fight anybody who doesn't tell me that Shaft isn't great. Actually, I know most of Samuel L. Jackson's movie. I just like bringing up Shaft most often because nobody likes to talk about Shaft.
You know what? I like bringing up Deep Blue Sea because I never saw that coming.
I'm sick of these fucking sharks in this motherfucking bay.
It's just... Yeah, that's
that one, right? Am I right? That's where he gets bitten by a shark?
Yeah, he gets bitten by a shark halfway through the movie. You're like, because you were watching it, you're like, no chance he ever dies. Oh, shit.
What are you talking about, Nathan? He's the black guy in the movie. Of course.
No, LL Cool J is the guy that lives.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess you're right. Yeah, you definitely assume LL Cool J's going first.
Fuck yeah, I think he's just gonna like, no, I got this, licks his lips, and then tries to punch it.
He probably wrote it in his contract that he had to stay in it long enough the whole movie so he could promote his bucket hat wear.
Yeah,
When's the bucket hat gonna come back, dude?
The Kangol?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
When's that coming back? Can we bring that back? Can we make Who Gives a F bucket hats?
Oh, I hope we do, man.
That would be so
I will
cool.
buy multiple colors.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going to come in. Oh, man. Wade, what you're asking for is a dangerous line to be walking, my friend, because we're going to start dressing like Fred Durst.
Yeah, dude. We're going to have bucket hats. We're going to bring back jumpsuits. Hell yeah, dude. We're just going to do the bucket. We're going to do the mid-2000s, like, bucket hat jumpsuit fucking.
Oh, dude, I'm going to show up in here with one of those puffy coats, like a red puffy coat.
Oh,
wear a Kangol hat.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, dude. Why wouldn't we get that Smash Mouth bassist look? You know what I'm saying?
All right. Ooh, that's clean. You know, as a matter of fact, let's go full Sugar Ray. A white Kangol hat with a blue tracksuit with a white undershirt.
Ooh, hell yeah. With, like, the skinny glasses.
Yeah.
Like the skinny Matrix glasses.
Yeah, but they got to be the yellow frames. Got to get those blue blockers.
Shit. Dude, yeah. Just come, my baby. You know what's up.
Oh, no, that's Crazy Town.
Damn it. One of these days I'll get bands right. Why does every band sound the same to me?
That was a Swiftie.
Right.
Man. I don't know if that dude's still alive.
I don't know.
But that dude, particularly
him and Mark
after
McGrath, they sound the same. Let's be honest. I'm doing this again. I'm doubling down.
But every morning there's a handle hanging from my corner of my girlfriend's 4-post bed.
Yeah.
I probably just butchered that, but whatever. You get it.
Yeah, I know where you're going. I now I can just hear it. Doom 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 doom. Bow bow bow.
Bleep bleep blah 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 blah. Bleep 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 bleep. It's great audio for everybody.
Yo, dude. Now, welcome everybody. You just got 2 songs stuck in your head from this episode. Welcome to 90s DJ throwbacks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got a better cadence than like Godsmack or something.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
stand alone.
Yeah. It's all bad.
That was one of my buddy's favorite bands, which I was like, Godsmack's all right, but for it to be your favorite band,
no, I like their first album, and that was it with Moon Baby. Fuck yeah.
I don't even know that song.
Oh, dude, that was the first one. The album had Voodoo. You heard it. You had to.
That probably did.
Because I was always cranking that thing because whatever was on there and Keep Away, Moon Baby, of course, Voodoo. I remember that well. But after that, it was like Alive and all that shit after they got contracted by the military. Be like, hey, you know what you could do? You can put this song on for the fucking Marines. Let's go.
Marines.
Yeah, that was peak, like, we're going to war. We need hard rock.
Yeah.
We need rock
the ball with the ball.
Kid Rock, get all them Republican voters in here to sign up for the military, and Godsmack will get the Dems over here with hard cocks ready to fucking rock. Let's go.
There you go. Yeah, no, the only CD I remember the most, and it's like, I don't even remember the songs. I'm trying to think like what I remember them. I definitely remember the Marshall Mathers LP a lot from like growing up. I remember that one the most, but like musically. But the one that I like, the CD that I remember the most was like the Kid Rock one where it just had the middle finger on the fucking CD.
Yeah, that was Ba with a Ba.
I remember that one.
Marshall Mathers LP was an interesting one for me because that was where I first learned the trade commodity, which was. I had that, and my friend John down the street was like, you know what? I love that. So he traded me for the one CD. I got Outcast, Aquemini. So that was a soundtrack with Rosa Parks, if you don't know.
Yep.
That was a banger. And
so good.
I got Master P's Make 'Em Say album.
Make 'Em Say
Fuck. It was a what are you doing? Of course you can have this Eminem album.
Right.
Because that Master P album was a double album.
Yeah,
it's
it was
2
great.
in 1. Plus Aquemini. And that thing bangs to this day.
Oh yeah, so good. Outkast will like
Oh,
stand
it'll
the test
slap
of time.
forever.
So good.
Oh,
I remember like one of your friends stole Dad's Outkast CD, and Dad was so angry. Like it was
that
funny to
was
watch
a
a
speaker.
36-year-old man be
Yeah.
super pissed about it. An Outkast CD being
Oh,
stolen.
yeah, it was like Speaker Box and the Love Below got stolen.
Yeah, he was angry.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. To watch a person that age get mad about that when they could just be like, fuck it, and go buy another.
Man, but it's a principle of the matter.
Yeah, it was a principle of the matter. But
Who
no.
stole that?
I
You
don't
had to have
know.
known.
I really don't know.
No, I'm surprised. I don't know why this just triggered this memory because it happened in that house. I remember one time like Mom wasn't home, and me and you were outside like playing some like weird game of like hide and go seek but / tag. It was a weird thing. I don't know what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing some kind of weird game, but we were hiding. And like Dad came out and tried to was looking for us, but we were still playing, and me and you were being so competitive that we wouldn't give up our hiding spots. And then so Dad had to leave, and we were like, "Oh shit, Dad left. Oh, what the fuck happened?" And like then he went around like the neighborhood looking for us, couldn't find us, and he was like, "Where were you?" Like eventually he comes back and he's like pissed at both of us. Like,
Oh,
where were
shit.
you guys?
I don't remember
And
that.
Oh yeah, it was on King's Court. And he was like pissed at both of us. Where the fuck were you guys? And we're like, we were here in the yard. He kept saying it was bullshit because he called us and he never saw us anywhere. So he thought we were out running around the neighborhood and didn't tell him or whatever. And it was just like this really weird, like intense thing. I remember it just because I felt so bad. Because like, I remember things where I felt real bad, like vividly. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. Well, I remember I was hiding in the garage, and I saw him walk by, and he was yelling for us, and I didn't say anything because I didn't want to lose the game.
He walked by like you're a fucking specter. Like he just doesn't even see you.
Yeah, no, I was hiding really well. I just don't remember. I was in the garage.
Wade, you were like the equivalent of the eyes in a painting, just following it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but he was fucking angry, and I guess rightfully so. I mean, he's fucking. I don't know. We had to go do. I don't know if we had to go do something, but it was like one of those things where it's like he couldn't just leave us at home, kind of deal.
Oh shit! That's like that was the house where I had a giant fucking pet spider guarding my window.
Yeah, you had a pet spider. You basically had an apartment downstairs.
Oh, it was fucking great, but that spider was massive, man.
Gigantic.
I'd go buy it and just throw crickets in it. It was like I was making an offering to a god. This is like, please don't ever come inside.
Yeah, exactly. Just let it stay out there.
Oh.
That was one of those like garden spiders too, like where it was like multicolored and it was like
Yeah, it's
that
black
thing's
and yellow.
poisonous for sure.
Huh?
You were like, that thing's poisonous for sure.
Probably. It did not look nice.
No,
It's huge.
not good.
To whatever age I was, that thing was massive. But yeah, I used to do that shit. It was fucking wild though. All that.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember that's the house where somebody stole our ceramic deer out of the front yard.
Was that house? I thought that happened like somewhere else.
No, that was
like,
that house.
Jennings.
They stole
It was.
2 of the 3. They tried to pick up the buck and they're like, fuck, because that one was heaviest. They
Yeah.
just took the baby and the mom.
We got the baby back.
Really?
Yeah, because Dad has it still.
Oh, you got the baby back in the ribs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't avoid it. I had to. It was a bad joke, I know, but I just ingrained in my head.
Yeah, the one with like the platform on it. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dough
yeah.
was gone. The dough. Well, you never got the dough.
Somebody
back,
tried to
which was
eat
laying
it
down.
after marinating it. Like, damn, it's
Yeah.
not the same.
Okay, Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, I know. It's a callback from childhood, okay? I'm just in
Yeah.
nostalgia mode. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
No, it was fucking great. The thing I remember, see, it's funny that you're doing nostalgia because then that just reminds me of, do you remember back on Jennings, there was a giant blue, in the kitchen dining room area where the table was?
Yep.
There was a giant blue duffel bag one day, just bam, in the corner. Do you ever remember this?
I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember what was inside of it. I remember a blue
I
duffel
checked.
bag.
It was mountains it was full to the fucking brim. This is easily had to be, because I was trying to lift it up. It was probably like between 15, 20 pounds. It's full of fucking porno max.
No way.
Full of fucking porno max. I'm sure if you asked Dad about it, he'd be like, yeah, I just had a lot of porn.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not?
Just a giant fucking blue bag. I'm talking hardcore girls getting railed. I stole 3 magazines.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And
I mean,
was
what's
like,
he
I
gonna
don't know
do,
what this
confront you
is
about it? That's
I
what's
don't-
funny about those. You can't bring it up. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. I really don't.
What are you talking about? Oh, man. Good old Harry Bush. Am I right or am I right?
I wonder where he was storing those.
I don't know. It's 3 things. So I was just sitting in a blue duffel bag in the corner, and it's like, what the fuck is all of this doing here? Because when I opened it up to my, oh God, how old was I? 12, 13? My eyes, opening that's like just getting to see Fort Knox for once in your life, because everything was glowing and I didn't have time to.
But it's actually the opposite of Fort Knox, Nathan, because Fort Knox is actually empty. There is nothing in there.
Oh, I don't know, but I was just like, I opened it up and it was just like a chorus of beautiful music.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Yeah, it was just like that, or just like pure satanic music, because it's like, beat your meat, beat your meat, beat your meat. There's a lot of that. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man, so I took those 3 magazines. I was able to sell pages I ripped out of there for 25 cents to people.
You know what? I honestly think this is just like me, because I have to create elaborate stories for everything, you know. But I could see like that such a trap. It's like the brotherhood of the traveling duffel bag, like for the people who are friends in our neighborhood.
No, I like to picture it now as like, oh, hey guys, I got a full collection. Yeah, I got episode 1 to when they discontinued at 336. It's like, hey, we noticed magazines number 299 to 302 are missing. What? That's impossible.
Checklist somewhere. It's like an Excel spreadsheet, but it's got like fake names for each magazine. It's just got code words, and they have hidden codes.
Oh, I mean, mind you, this is when I found these. This is the era where we had porn on fucking floppy disk. Downloading from like Tadashi's house, he'd come over and be like, hey, check out all these floppy disks. I got these. And we throw them in my computer. Why I had a computer in my room, I don't fucking know. I had no right to. It's an old piece of shit that I kind of reclaimed from a factory they were throwing out.
Uh-huh.
So, or some business was throwing out. So don't think we were rich and I bought
don't remember
one.
You having it.
Yeah, I repurposed an old gateway computer that a company was getting rid of, so it wasn't the cost of a computer. It was dirt cheap, and it was just fixing it.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, so I had this in my room and just downloading porn, and this is off a floppy disk, and you're watching it go zzz, zzz. It looked like a fucking shitty Xerox printer showing you the photo going side to side.
Yep.
So you had to like save the images, hide the images on your computer, so in case anybody came and saw it. And the worst thing was that I ever saw is Tadashi was like, I got in this chat room and I got all these, and on one floppy disk, after he just slammed the button and took it out and wouldn't let us finish seeing all the absurdity, because it was just a floppy disk of what I assume is all bestiality, because the first 5 or 6 were. The first one comes up and a girl's just getting railed by a fucking pibble.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we just looked at him like, the fuck were you doing?
Dude, the early days of the internet was so wild.
Oh, dude, it was wild. You didn't know what you're getting. You'd get illegal shit.
Yeah. You never knew. Well, you never knew until it loaded, and it took fucking a half hour.
Oh, yeah, and then all of a sudden you're on a fucking list with the government, and they're coming to get you.
Well, and you know what I was just going to say, too, like, I think that's one reason why we had all those neighborhood barbecues all the time. That's when they made the exchange of that duffel bag that you went from house to house.
They're just like, hey, I'm just going over for a sleepover.
Hey, why don't you go grab an imported beer over there? Oh, yes, I would love an imported beer. Just walk over to the cooler.
Hey, what's that imported?
That's the one cooler one dad was always sitting on the whole time, and you weren't.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, hey, the imported. What kind of imported? Dos Equis. It's behind the garage. Okay. Like they had code words.
Exactly. A neighborhood full of dads just like peddling porn to each other is so funny.
That is, because unfortunately, I think everybody in our neighborhood was like anti-porn. They're all like stuck-up people, especially the people that lived across the street.
Yeah, and those are the people who are definitely have the most.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think they had like a fuck dungeon because I was never allowed to go in their basement.
Oh yeah, that's right. They wouldn't let you go in the basement. I remember that. That was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah.
It's like, no. If you go down there, you have to sign this sodomy waiver. What?
I remember like their daughters being obsessed with like Leonardo DiCaprio and the Titanic too, because like that's how probably they were really obsessed with that because of the sex scene in that.
I was really obsessed with that movie because there's like 5 seconds of boobs.
Yeah, exace. It's
like,
good. Like, and you could pause it there, and that was back VHS days.
Oh,
So if you paused it too often
picture...
on the thing, it would ruin the fucking. They would ruin the frame.
That picture would be fucking jumping, dude. It was doing jumping jacks while it was on pause. Like,
right. But that was the great thing with the 5 seconds. That's at least like 30 frames, so you could differentiate the frames. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even miss those days. I don't even miss those because even if you hit pause on a VHS, it effectively turned into a pay-per-view special, like just all fucking
it was
weird.
Like you just saw the intro to fucking HBO.
It's just like, oh damn. It was a weird game of 2 strokes, pause, rewind, play, 2 strokes, pause. Oh man, and just even thinking back to those days where I was basically like fucking the couch and having to go change my pants.
Yeah.
When that first started. Oh man, it was a wild time.
Party time.
Man, imagine it was basically the dark ages. I didn't have the internet. Be like, nah, this is what you got to do.
Yep. You used what you could.
Oh, fuck. It's so weird. And then you get weird and you stick a highlighter up your ass.
Oh, my God. What?
What?
Okay. I'm not here to judge.
I mean, everybody's got to try something. Gay. I mean, you just never know.
Hey, you know what? I will say this. I'm going to say this right now, and I'll say this with full confidence. Every dude everywhere, I think every person everywhere at some point has had something put up their butt.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I know for a fact at one point, as a kid even, because you're like, I poop all the time. Can I feel the poop in my butt? That was what I literally did one time. I stuck my finger up my butt to see if I could feel it.
Oh, wait, you really shouldn't do that. I mean, there's growing concerns. Hopefully you used a lot of hand sanitizer and washed your hands after.
Well, I didn't do it now. I was like 6.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing, we didn't even know what E. coli was at that point, okay? Fuck off.
And then I ate chicken fingers.
Exactly. I didn't wash my hands. That's why I have such a strong immune system to this day, because I ate my own shit.
You're just, hey, Ma, give me those fish sticks and mac and cheese. Let's go.
Dude, I fucking hate fish sticks.
That's because we ate them all the time.
I hated them. Fuck,
it was
I
like
fish
it was fish sticks and tater tots. Like I haven't had fucking tater tots since I was 10.
Dope. I love tater tots.
I remember giving those to Birdie when I was like having them. I start getting sick. I'd throw her one, and then she'd go. And just...
I remember tater tots and green beans all the time.
What the? Oh, that's right. There's a weird meal where people put like mushroom sauce and make a casserole.
Green bean casserole.
Yeah, but they use tater tots in it.
Yeah, I know. That was. You know what that is? That's a
lazy.
Religious. It's lazy, but that's a religious cocktail of a casserole because it's always religious people who make that one. Like that was our neighbors way down the street. I'm trying not to use names because
but wait, what I want to tell you is it's religious as fuck because they're broke as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I gave all my money to the church, so this is all I can afford. Eat up, you motherfuckers.
It's like that's like green bean tater tot casserole is what a stoner would make when they're super high, but instead of being high on weed, they're high on Jesus. So they're like, just throw some shit together. The Lord will provide.
They're just wine drunk trying to make this up. Like, blood of Christ.
Yeah. I don't know what it is around here, dude. In Utah, like every place has it. Like that's a Midwest thing for sure. Green bean,
they do, and you wonder why we're all so fat.
Yeah, but like here, the thing everybody always talks about this thing called funeral potatoes.
I
don't know what the fuck that is.
Yo, so these are bad. These are bad. There's maggots in the bag. We're making funeral potatoes today, y'all.
Well, it's weird. Like it's a thing that they actually serve at funerals. Like. But it's like a thing. Yeah. It's a
hey guys, we're gonna eat this. We'll absorb his soul. He'll always be part of us. Just eat it up and shit it out.
I just looked it up. Funeral potatoes is a traditional potato hot dish or casserole that is popular in America, Intermountain, West, and Midwest. Like, I never saw that in the Midwest.
Intermountain?
That's what this is called.
They call
like,
the in between the mountains the inner mountain? All right, not the Midwest.
We're like the trolls, dude. Like, that's where I live in troll country. Where
you either live on the East Coast, West Coast, or you're one of those weird fucking trolls that are in the Intermountains.
Intermountain.
Like, I'm gonna start pronouncing. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from the Intermountains. We'll just get real fucking
from
weird.
The Intermountains. Well, you're not from the Intermountains.
Oh yeah,
I'm
in Intermountains. I'm in between the two, the Owls and the Colorado Rockies.
That's not what it's saying.
No, I'm just saying that is. That's what it is.
Well, you're stupid. You're about as dumb as knowing the Mediterranean Sea and the Turanian
That's
Sea.
great. Hey, Wade, you want some casserole?
No, I don't want casserole. I don't like casserole.
I just made a whole mess.
I do not like casseroles. Do you like? Is there really any casserole that you're like, damn, I'm looking forward to that? Other than, you know what I'll say? I take that back. Egg casserole. The breakfast
breakfast
shit.
Yeah,
but that's also breakfast. It's cheating. When is breakfast ever bad?
Oh, I could fuck with like an enchilada casserole, and that's because it does not become.
Well, enchilada casserole doesn't count. That's not a casserole.
Well, exactly, it's not, because what an enchilada casserole is I made a bunch of enchiladas and put them all next to each other through all the seasoning, and it all melds together.
Yeah, that's not the same.
I do not like fucking casserole. You make a fucking casserole, I will lie. I will say I forgot something at home, run to Taco Bell, scarf that down, come back and say, you know, I'm just not feeling good. I'm not going to eat.
This is one reason why we didn't like church. All they give you is fucking casseroles to eat. I was like, is this all Jesus wanted? You're telling me Jesus just made fish casserole all the time?
Dude, yeah.
He didn't actually make more fish. He just made that fish into a casserole.
Yeah.
It says it. Corinthians 3.
Corinthians 3 says he came, and then he came back with a Pyrex bowl of casserole.
Yeah.
No,
it's no wonder the Jews wanted to kill him. They're like, fuck this casserole bullshit.
What is this shit? The fucking potatoes? They got... What is it?
Let me get a falafel.
I went with
I need
Mom.
Everything bagel now.
A falafel. I haven't had one of those in forever.
You give me goddamn bagels and lox and get this casserole bullshit out of here.
Just a plain bagel with cream cheese? Get the fuck out of here. Give me that fucking sugary one. Yeah, that cinnamon one from Panera.
Oh, goddamn. Dude, nobody likes taking those for some reason. I always take them, and I don't even put shit on them. I just
ones?
literally, yeah.
Oh, fuck no. You don't
need
need anything. It's already got shit. Oh, it's great. That top part
people,
of it. Oh.
But people won't eat them. Like
Why?
when somebody brings bagel into the office, like they're always the last ones, and I don't even care. I
just take them all then.
That.
I will destroy
I do. There's
like 3 of them.
You don't even need to, it's weird. You shouldn't eat more than half of one, and I will eat 2 of them.
Oh yeah,
in the fucking
they're I looked it up. They're 550 calories a piece, but they're delicious.
God damn, they're great.
They're great. What's funny is you got
this
those people.
This podcast is wild, by the way. Holy
it is,
shit.
But we're talking about this, and it's just like, what the fuck? Because what ends up happening in your place is hilariously similar to mine. So I'm gonna guess it's the same scenario. And that is, they bring in like 4 of those, and then there's a lot of these things, and they put them in a separate bag because they fucking reek, and they will just wreck anything they touch. So they got to put them in a separate bag called the everything.
I've actually never had an everything bagel.
They stink, and they go so fast. It's weird. It's like having like a bad cheese.
Oh, it's like one of those smelly cheeses, but for some reason it tastes
good. They have their own odor. That's why they have to be placed in a separate bag. It's like, no, these cannot touch anything else. It's like arsenic if they touch something else.
Yeah, I had my first like bad, like I shouldn't say bad. It was good cheese, but like stinky, like fancy cheese. Like when we went out for me and Megan's anniversary this year, because we went to like a nicer restaurant and we got like a charcuterie board that had that. And it
went to a nice restaurant. What'd you get? Oh, we got pepper jack cheese. It was real fancy.
It smelled like shit, like the cheese. It was like, and it was like
Gouda?
this weird, like it wasn't like Gouda. I don't remember what kind it was, because it was also like. You took a butter knife and you cut it, but it was kind of not pasty, but it was spreadable a little bit. It was a weird style cheese, but it smelled awful. Tasted amazing though. God damn, it was great.
I'm wondering, we really missed out when we went to Wisconsin. We probably should have took like a soup de jour of the cheese.
That's true. Maybe that's back on the agenda next time we go there.
Yeah,
I want to go back to Milwaukee. Milwaukee ruled.
Oh, that was fucking fun.
All we do is talk up about how cool Milwaukee is on this podcast.
Yeah, we really do.
We're just like, Milwaukee's the shit.
Milwaukee's fucking awesome. It was so much fun.
Take me back to old Milwaukee.
I'll even relive
the place where I got drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
the place where
I'll relive it. I mean, we had the
drunk
possibility
as
of getting hit by a stray bullet on the ride home, but hey.
I know. Hey, you know what? Worth it. I had 50-cent wings.
Oh, dude.
I think it was cheaper than that, but either way.
Yeah, no, it was 50-cent wings, free beer, and until the Packers scored, and they didn't score until like the third quarter.
Was it? It wasn't free beer. It was like 25-cent beer.
No, it was free beer.
Way. Was it free? I don't remember.
It was
the
free until
part.
they scored.
Yeah,
so
they had that rain delay. It was awesome. God,
it was great, and we had to leave at halftime because we didn't have any more room for wings or beer.
No, we were so full, so wasted. We got drunk as fuck at the ball game too.
Oh yeah,
I was happy as shit because they had Pie Life on tap at the ballpark.
Oh, we were just fucking around, having all this fun, and then all of a sudden, like we're at this game, and we don't know how to pace ourselves like these people, so we're just housing wings and beer.
Long-time listeners of this podcast are like, we fucking get it.
Oh no, we're in repeats already.
Yeah, dude. I don't care. It was awesome. Go to Milwaukee. You know what? The city of Milwaukee needs to reach out to us and give us something because of the amount of like press we do for them.
We're just pimping out their city.
Also, shout out to my boy AJ Grills, comedian holding it down out there. He was at the ball game with us. Great dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
go check him out. Go watch him do stand-up.
I forgot about that shit. We went to the game. We were watching. You did stand-up the night prior. We go there, and they just happened to be sitting a row in front of us.
Yeah, it was fucking great, which made it even more fun because we just talked shit with those guys the whole time. It was fucking awesome.
Oh,
what
it
a
was
great
fun.
time. Yeah. Whoo.
Oh, man. Memory lane, man.
Memory lane. That's what this podcast is.
I think we have another one called Memory Lane. I don't know if
I know.
Copyright
That's another one.
And, with their own shit.
Repeats. Let me tell you. Repeating myself because I'm losing my mind. It's coronavirus makes you lose your memory.
Oh, dude, what if they find out, be like, well, we come to find out the elderly, if they do get coronavirus and, survive, 0 chance of memory loss. Like it cures Alzheimer's.
Right, that'd be crazy. Like right at the end, they're like, "I know my son's been stealing money from me for years." Like, dude, Megan was there was I guess part of another one of that Dirty Money series I was telling you about. She was telling me about this really fucked up thing. I didn't watch this one with her, but she was telling me about this one where it was talking about how like there's like elderly abuse, right? So it's this
dude, you mean like theft where everybody's stealing from them?
So it's like they're like, but like they're totally with it. So like, but they could take them to court and like, I didn't know this, but courts like let's say you don't have any super close to kin or anything like that, the courts can sign an attorney power of attorney over you, and it's somebody you don't even know, and so like these like lawyers will take over these people's like finances and stuff, stick them in a fucking retirement home where they only get like they're like multimillionaires, and they like only get like $300 a month, and they're living in a nursing home, and like these lawyers take all their shit, sell it, and since they have power of attorney, they like do all the legal paperwork to switch so they reap all the benefits. So they basically just rob these old millionaires blind.
That is wild,
dude. Right? I didn't even know that was possible. And then like there's like another thing. There was like
so
one
how hard are we talking about to get the stuff to be a lawyer? I know you got to take a bar. I'm thinking about career change.
Well, I know a guy, so maybe I can reach out to him, and he can be like, I went to college with a guy who's a lawyer now. Maybe we can reach out to him.
Yeah, let's check this out. I feel like this is a game I want to help the elderly. I feel like I'm being very generous now.
It's crazy because it's like totally legal. Like they can't like.
I know.
Like
they're helping out. I want to help too.
You're not spending this money effectively.
That's right. I want to just, help you live your best life. You go to the retirement home. I'll email you what's
Just
going on.
stealing geezer money.
Oh, it's not stealing. It's appropriating funds.
It's spreading the wealth.
Quite literally.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's another, and they do multiple stories in that doc, I guess, where like one is like this guy, he lives with an older he lives with a woman like who's young. He's like in his 70s, and he's dating like a woman for like years who's like in her 40s.
All right, so
fine.
you get a free girl if you're the lawyer.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You
he
just-
trades her as property. This is the 1800s.
Hell yeah, he's a Renaissance man. She doesn't
He's
get
a
rights.
Renaissance lawyer. But like I guess this guy didn't trust banks, rightfully so. I'm like, she's telling me all this, and I'm like, I'm with this guy already. I don't trust banks. What's up? And then so he deals in cash a lot. So, but he wants to go buy this new house, but he brings in like a load of cash, right? And it like to buy it from the bank.
Okay.
And like a lot of banks, when you bring in like giant sums of money to do like transactions, right? They have to.
You have to check you have to check your criminal history.
Right, there's a giant like background check that happens, and like they have to report that because especially if you're elderly, like they report it even harder because there's another step to check to make sure it's not like elderly abuse of somebody like making you take out all your cash and buying them something. Like there's steps to try to prevent that, but by reporting that, the bank reported it. They went to the courts. The courts labeled it as like somebody was trying to take advantage of him. They rewarded power of attorney to his niece. Who he's never met and doesn't talk to, so she got power of attorney from him. She had him put into a nursing home where nobody else can find him. Like his girlfriend doesn't know where he is. His lawyers can't find him.
Oh man, this is my kind of girl. Like she went to my business school. Top of her class.
She hides away like this elderly man. Nobody can find him.
Yeah, he's in her closet.
And she's like selling off, like he has millions of dollars in assets, so she's like selling off his
not
and
anymore
his property. Yeah, dude, it is, but it's completely insane. Like it's somebody who doesn't even know him. Like I just never knew it was possible that you could give power of attorney to somebody who doesn't even like know you. Like
oh, dude,
and know that you and want to do the thing that's best for your well-being.
All right, wait,
like, they just sign that over.
All right, we're gonna start Taylor and Taylor Incorporated, and we are only going
we
to
don't already have that.
Well, we do, but I'm just saying we're officially going to start it. Our clientele, we'll put out a commercial back. Do you have memory issues? Well, we're the people for you, and just give out this like deal.
We got iron trap memories. I went to, God damn it, what school did I go to? What law school did I go to? I don't, Nathan. Phoenix Online.
I went to DeVry University.
DeVry University. You mean that one that was defrauded? That's not technically true.
To clear the air. Before I got my DeVry, I was very educated, and I also got my ITT Tech school.
I went to an institute, the ITT Tech Institute. God, remember when you were thinking about going there? Whoo, dodged a bullet there, huh?
Oh, that's because they were asking for like a fucking boatload of money. They are treating me like I was elderly and had millions.
They were trying to sign over the rights.
Yeah. Hey, you just sign this paper. This looks weird. This looks like a will. Nah, don't worry about it. This is how you get in the school.
This is how you get in.
Oh, man.
You know where you should get in, Nathan?
Oh. Where, Wade?
punandgame.com. That's where you need to get in, baby. Woo! punandgame.com, guys. That's where you're listening to this podcast right now. Or that's maybe where you're getting it from. Either way, that's where you can find all the awesome content that we put out. Who Gives F? Not Worth the Time. Monster Jamboree Podcast. Fucking No Rational Thought. Coming back soon. Check out all the fun stuff. We're releasing content every day of the week. You can also... If you like this podcast and you want to see our fun faces as we laugh and see us, go check out the YouTube channel where you can watch it right there. And also at punandgame.com, you can find the latest episode with video cast right there. Go to the YouTube, search Comic Wade Taylor. You can find that kind of good stuff. Woo! And
man,
then Nathan,
wait,
you know, it's
I'm starting
warming
to get chills, dude. I'm getting chills. I wish I had like a hoodie.
Yo, it's funny you say that because I'm wearing the Not Worth the Time hoodie right now, available at the Pun and Game shop at punandgame.com, where you can get merch for every fucking show on the network, dude.
Sounds good.
You got Who Gives F. You got the Pooh Crime shirt out now, available. Check that shit out. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF for free shipping. Oh, free shipping. That's promo code WGAF. Also, guys, I know I've said it before. I'm going to start saying it up at the top of the fucking episodes. But sign up for the newsletter. We're letting you know everything that's going on. Each month, we're giving you updates on what's happened with the site, what we're planning on doing, and even get some exclusive promos and details there. So check out that. Don't just go to the site. You scroll to the bottom of the page. You can put in your email there and sign up. We really appreciate it and help you support. Also, give you details on when we're doing shows.
I don't know, guys. I'm feeling really good, and I'm just going to go play with my duffel bag. I'll see you guys next week. We're out.
WGAF is back. All right.